Hey, welcome to Anshorma Yoga, and we just threw a few variations of sun salutations together. Ideally, maybe you could put on music and just get a natural rhythm going. I'm going to start with level 1 and I'm going to call out the breaths with the movements. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Now this particular one is a little bit easier than most, so it's accessible to everybody. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach halfway out. Exhale, right leg back into a lunge, and just notice your body turn into a metronome. Inhale, top of the push-up, where you get an opportunity to build a little bit of core strength. Exhale, lowering down slowly, strengthening the arms, roll the shoulders. Inhale, open your heart and lift your throat, open your chest a little bit more. Exhale, peel your spine back down. Inhale all the way up to all fours. So you're on your knees, your hands, giving yourself time to lift the hips back. Exhale back into child's pose. When you're ready, inhale all the way back up to all fours. And then just soften your hips forward. Release the hip flexors. So it's a very mild upward facing dog. Just feel those hip flexors lengthen. Again, rocking the hips back, inhale up to all fours, tucking the toes, spreading the fingers, and downward dog. Now we're not going to take any time in between, we're just going to go move with the breath. When you're ready, take an inhale, and then exhale. I'm going to ask you to drop to your knees. Bring your right foot between your hands. Step both feet forward, and this brings symmetry to the body. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold the body down. So this is, for me, a nice, easy one to do, and it's nice to waken the body up. You don't need to look for advanced ones. Sometimes this simple thing is the right thing. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to try, we'll call it level 2, but there's 3 different variations. It's just all on the hand position. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine up and lean back, hips forward. Lean back, open the heart. Exhale, fold down, hands are in prayer. Release your shoulders, release your neck completely. Inhale, open the, inhale, drop the back knee down, your right knee, and open the chest. So you're in a lunge on that inhale. Exhale back to downward dog. And that exhale takes you straight down. It's to 8-point pose. You drop to your knees, your elbows, your hands, your head, your feet. Inhale up to up dog. Exhale back to down dog. And we're going to just do the same thing on the other side. Punctuate each posture. Bring the right foot between the hands. Drop your back knee down and open your chest. Exhale, step forward and fold down. Chin to the chest. I'm going to bring the hands in prayer and then open your heart as you lean back. Exhale, let the hands finish the sun salutation, the meet at the heart. We're going to do 2 other variations of the exact same. So another level 2 sun salutation. Here we go again. Inhale up, just developing your rhythm. And it's important that when you find one that works for you, exhale, fold down, just stay with that one. Release the body down. And this time I'm going to bring my left leg back and I'm going to open my heart. Hands slide by the sides, downward dog. Exhale. When you're ready, knees, chest, chin. It's called 8-point pose as you slide and drive the hips forward to lift your heart. Exhale back again to downward dog. And then we're just going to come out of it the way we went in. Bringing the left foot forward, drop the back knee down. Open the heart, palms by the sides, by your waist. And then exhale. Step both feet forward and fold the head in towards the legs. Hands in prayer. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. And level 3. So all these did originate some derivation from the Shivananda, so the Satchidananda sequence. Inhale up, open. Exhale, fold down. Release the shoulders, release the head. This time the left leg again, drop the back knee down. And we're going to sweep the hands over the head. So it's a low lunge, but the arms sweep over the head. And we go back to downward dog. We're going to do that 8-point pose again. Also used in Dharma Mitra sequence. As you slide through, drive the hips forward to lift the heart up and back. Open the chest, open the throat. Let the body rebalance in a symmetrical pose. Downward dog for a moment. Don't skimp on those postures. See if you can find a moment to balance the body before you move again. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Once you drop the back knee down, inhale, arms up to the sky, open the heart. Exhale, hands down and step both feet forward. Let the body fold in. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to heart. Now we'll try going back to more Krishnamacharya style yoga, which is, it was developed to develop a little bit more strength in the arms. Inhale up. And exhale, fold. Just letting every breath have a particular movement. Inhale, rebalance the spine, lengthen the spine, reach the heart away from the hips. Exhale, left leg back into a lunge. Inhale, top of the push-up or plank. And as you lower down, it's called chaturanga. Go halfway down. Open your chest, open your shoulders, open your hips. Knees are off the ground. Roll over your toes. Move back to downward facing dog. Take a moment. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Just make sure the core is engaged. And then step both feet forward. And then you're rebalancing the body. You're just coming out of it the way you went in. Lengthen. Think of it as an active stretch and fold. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. And the next variation is just how we transition in the posture that might require a bit more. Inhale up, a bit more effort on how we move down to the ground and back from it. Exhale, fold. So I want you to think that when you lengthen your spine here, I think of it as pulling the bed sheets. When you activate your back muscles and pull your chest away from your hips, it lengthens the hamstrings. And I'm going to step or jump back straight into chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Now you have to make sure your shoulders and your lower back are safe when you do that transition. Here we go, and lift the heels so I can get the hips high, bend the knees so the core is connected. And then just lightly, just jump your feet forward so the feet land between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine again. You'll feel those hamstrings lengthen. And then let the spine release down towards the legs. Put your hands back in prayer. Inhale all the way up. And some people use the choice of bringing the hands out to the side. But just for this, hands to the heart. Here we go. We'll just keep adding. This is the same sequence, but I'm just going to add a couple of warrior ones. So Utkatasana chair pose. Keep the lower back long as you open the heart. And then exhale, fold. But you just notice all that matters is that nice pendulum style rhythm of movement with the rhythm of the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine, step or jump back and lower down. That's all on the one exhale. Inhale, open to up dog. Straight into exhale to down dog. And on that same exhale, bring your right foot between the hands, back heel down. Let the arms open the heart, lifting up for warrior one. But that exhale takes your hands down, plank, and lower, all on the same exhale. Inhale again, allow that spine to open, enjoy it. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And punctuate the posture before we do the other side. Same exhale is actually changing the legs before we inhale up to warrior one on the second side. Hands down, it's called chaturanga yoga push-up. Elbows by the ribs, roll and open the chest. Exhale back to down dog. And again, we're just going to use a light spring forward. Your feet don't necessarily have to get between your hands. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But the lightness of when they land is what's important. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Just feel that lower back long, straighten. And exhale, hands to heart. There's very little difference between the level 5 and the level 4, just how we transition. That's all it is. And then, now here we go. Inhale all the way up for Sun Salutation A. Exhale, fold down. Really activate the back muscles to move the heart away from the hips. Feel the hamstrings lengthen. And then step it, jump back. This is the difference into Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a breath. Now you can take a lot more breaths than I'm offering here. This is just to demonstrate. Exhale with the heels high, belly button to spine, gazing between the hands, jumping the legs to the air and just landing as soft as you can. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then again, just sweeping the arms either in front of the body or out wide to the side, all the way up high. Your personal choice. Exhale, hands to heart. So that jumping forward transition is what's going to be the significant difference again for the level 5s. And it's going to show up again for Surya Namaskar B or Sun Salutation B. Here we go. Utkatasana. Inhale. Keep the lower back tension free as you open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. That reaching of the heart. Exhale, jumping back straight into Chaturanga. Then inhale up, knees are off the ground, feet pushing into the ground, rolling over the toes back to downward dog. And on that same exhale, you bring your right foot forward, back heel down for Warrior 1 as you inhale all the way up. And that exhale comes down, goes to plank, and the same exhale brings you halfway down. Before you inhale, open the heart. Open the chest, roll back to downward dog. Now we're doing the second side where after you punctuate the downward dog, then bring your left foot between your hands, back heel down. Inhale up, Warrior 1. Exhale, hands down and Chaturanga all on the same breath, yoga push-up. Inhale, feel your spine, change directions. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Now take a few breaths here. Allow your body to regulate. So you're also noticing from the 4 points of contact, which are the hands and the feet with the earth, with the ground, how balanced your body feels. Step or jump forward, there's the jump, and lengthen the spine, inhale, exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Push through the legs up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. So there are all the variations. There are many more out there. But my recommendation is pick one you can do for a certain length of time. Namaste.